Clayton from Borger, who has a question about oil and gas and an update on COVID-19. Clayton, go ahead. You're live.
Well, first of all, I want to thank you, Dr. Jackson and Mr. Miller, for having this. And Dr. Jackson, I live in Borger, and I'm supporting you 100%. Good luck. I have two questions mainly. I've worked in the energy, oil and gas all my life, and I have a question. I know the president spoke with the energy CEOs last week. I've watched part of that. My question is, I know the stimulus is going to go to some of the bigger companies, the airlines, the cruise ship. What about the energy companies? Are they going to get any part of this stimulus to help their employees? And the next question I had to go along with that, I'm hearing some good news today on the news about the mortality rates going down and the curve flattening a little bit. And I'm just hoping that's a sign of good things. Again, thank y'all for having this, and I'll listen.
You bet, and I'll let Commissioner Miller answer some of the stuff about the oil and gas here too, because he covers a little bit of expanded information, state specific that I don't have. But I'll tell you, yes, the answer to that is yes. There will be some money that's set aside for the energy sector. That's definitely going to happen. This is the $2.2 trillion that we got is going to be the first step in this, And I'll be honest with you, I don't like spending money like we are, but we're going to have to spend some money to get out of this economic issue that we're in right now, and that's going to be the first step. And I think that just like I said a while ago. The other thing that's going to happen too, everything just came together as a perfect storm, and some of it was intentional. We had this COVID-19 thing come in, and the supply or the demand for energy just dropped like a rock because everybody was everything was shut down, and simultaneously the market was flooded with oil because of this issue that's going on between Russia and Saudi Arabia. And once again, just like I said, China is going to pay a price ultimately for their involvement when we get back on our feet economically. I will tell you that also I think Russia is going to pay a price for this as well. They took advantage of the situation, in my opinion. They kicked us when we were down. They understood that we were kind of in a bind, and they chose the wrong time to start a trade war with Saudi Arabia and drive down the price of oil. So I think that's going to get better. With regards to your question on some of the mortality numbers and stuff, I think you're right. I think that one of the biggest examples of things turning around right now, and you can see that in the market. The market was down just a little bit today, but it was up pretty high yesterday, and that's an indicator that folks that track our economic situation are seeing that this looks good for us too right now, in the sense that initially they were doubling the cases in New York of people that were being diagnosed with this every day, every single day. The number was doubling initially. Then it went down to 2 days, and then 3 days, and then 4 days, and now 6 or 7 days. So the doubling time for this virus in New York is dropping off. In addition to that, the deaths are falling off right now in New York. So we're getting on the backside of that curve. So I think that as New York goes, so goes the rest of the country with regards to this virus. And I'll turn it over to Commissioner